Oh my gosh, I misplayed so bad. It's only to the bench. Oof. Well, that sort of saves me. This video is sponsored by the Pokemon TCG deck building website PokemonCard.io. Are you looking for sealed product and singles? You can find it all on Channel Fireball. Please use my Tailmon affiliate code when checking out to help support my content. Looking for PTGO codes? Potown Store has all the latest sets and promos, instantly delivered to your email. You can use Tailmon code when checking out for 5% off. If you're from Europe, Millipots Gaming has a wide array of sealed products, singles, and more. You can use Tailmon code when checking out for 5% off. Card Market is Europe's largest online marketplace for Pokemon cards. Whether you're looking for sealed product or singles, vintage or the latest sets, just follow the link in the description to find what you need. Want to show off your love for Tablemon? Check out my 2021 merch. These new hoodies and shirts are available on Amazon. Click on the link in the description to get you. Hello everyone, happy chilling rain day. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to a brand new video featuring chilling rain. I took a break, a couple of days from the videos as you might have noticed, but we're back and we're gonna have double videos every day until we get all the coverage done for chilling rain and beyond. Yeah, so probably for the rest of June, you can expect double videos here at Tablemon. And maybe by the end of the month, we can celebrate 20,000 subscribers with something special, right? But that's up to you. If you're not subscribed, you definitely should hit that subscribe button. Leave a like, leave a comment, everything helps. But I hope you're as excited as I am to play with a brand new SHADOW RIDER CALYREX VMAX, this alternate art card, which looks amazing. The ability Underworld Door. Once you're in your turn, you may attach a Psychic Energy card from your hand to one of your benched Psychic Pokemon, and if you do, you get to draw 2 cards. So Energy Acceleration and Draw Power, the best combination you could possibly hope for from an ability. And then you have the Max Guys doing 10 damage, pretty underwhelming, but it does 30 more damage for your Psychic Energy card attached to all of your Pokemon. We only have Psychic Energy, so at the very least we're going to be doing 100 damage, but with Energy Acceleration or Attachment for a turn, we're definitely going to be doing a lot more than that. And so in combination with the SHADOW RIDER CALYREX VMAX, we have the brand new Galarian Zapdos V as well. The ability Fighting Instinct, this Pokemon's attack costs colorless less for each of your opponent's Pokemon V in play. And guess what? Pokemon V are the norm. Pokemon V are the most popular Pokemon basically, and so we should be utilizing Thunderous Kick almost always for a single fighting energy, doing 170 damage, and before doing damage you discard special energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. So it essentially reads you kill a turn to VMAX no matter what, unless they have 2 weakness guard energies, which will not happen most likely. So really good counter to dark type Pokemon and a really good attacker overall, especially to cover our dark weakness. Now we have Gengar Mimikyu to have access to a GX attack, and because we can Poltergeist out of the blue, we also have Marshadow to get rid of Path to the Peak or Chaotic Swells that might be annoying. We have Dedenne and Crobat for support, but we need less of those because we do have the Underworld Door ability. And then we have Research, Marnie, Boss, same old engine as usual, except for the 4 Fog Crystals. This brand new card from Chilling Rain allows you to search your deck either for a Psychic Energy card or a basic Psychic Pokemon you put into your hand. That means it helps you set up your Calyrex. It can help you with the Gengar Mimikyu and Marshadow, but also in the middle of the game you can fetch energies for your ability Underworld Door. So it's a card that will always be useful. So I'm super excited to see this deck in action. I don't know about you. Let's jump into it. Yeah, let's jump into the ladder, and I'm sure we're gonna see a lot of really surprised faces. Right now we're up against presumably Pikarom, right? So Galarian Zapdos V might come into play. Pikarom doesn't play a lot of Vs down at once, as they have Boltons and Eldegoss and Crobat, right? But best case scenario, we can hope for one of each of those being available. All right, so pretty okay start, I think. I did get the Calyrex VMAX, which is fine. So I'm just gonna establish. Ooh, I priced my Crobat and my Dedenne, so not off to the absolute best start here. That's for sure, but I have the guaranteed ability, so that's good, I guess, and we'll go ahead and pass. I mean, Pigrom will take a turn to power up with the Electrify attack, so I think we'll be okay, yeah? Underwhelming start. I wish I could have used Crobat right there. I will rely heavily on this energy to get myself out of this, but I have my top deck and the next 2 cards, and I could also get Marnie. Pigrom does play 4 Marnies usually. Alright, Crushing Hammers can be an issue, that's for sure. Ooh, it's actually Tapu Koko VMAX, so our Galarian Zapdos V will probably be pretty good right here. Probably gonna be pretty good. Alright, so I do get a Stadium, which is very nice. Let's go ahead and power ourselves up. And we do get... I mean, I know. I'm just gonna pass here, unfortunately. Wow, very underwhelming because of my Dedenne and Crobat being prized for this first game, but that's okay. And the dead draw, but that's okay. No? That's okay. My opponent will go ahead and escape rope. Should I just bring this guy up? I feel like it would be okay-ish. Nah. I'd rather let this get damaged for now. I guess I do have Marshadow in case of Chaotic Swell. Right, we see another attachment, we see a research, no Marnie for us. And I mean, because of the auto paralysis, I actually don't mind being behind in prize cards. Right, letting my opponent get ahead is not a thing, or not a big deal. So I wonder if they're gonna Bolt Storm. Okay, they are going to Bolt Storm. Alright, so I'm surprised to use Koko, honestly, but that's okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and attach energy to ourselves. We do have the switch. Alright, there we get a Marnie finally. I can establish another Calyrex. It seems alright. I will go ahead and play this. It might help my opponent, but that's alright. Kinda wanna... I mean, if I give up on the Marshadow, then as long as I evolve, I still force my opponent to play to 7 prize cards, right? So I think that's fine. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and... Ooh, this hand is actually, like, really good. Especially because of the escape rope. So what I could do is actually start going on the offensive. If I escape rope, who do they bring up? Uh-oh. My internet connection just died on me. So I might end up resetting this game. I don't know why this keeps happening. Okay, it's back. Or should be back. I had a connection issue. I got kicked out of the first game that I clicked on, so let's continue onwards. Yeah, I lost the game, I lost the game because I got disconnected. I was playing against Tapu Koko VMAX, which I think would have been a fairly easy matchup for this as long as I got the Galarian Zapdos going at some point. Alright, decently playable hand, I would assume. So we'll see. We shall see. Alright. There's the Dedenne-GX as a starter for our opponent. Obviously not ideal. We're gonna see a Quick Ball for a Dragapult. Alright, so Psychic type versus Psychic type. I have the potential to one-hit KO though. So we'll see. That Stadium, definitely very annoying. Alright, so I honestly think I should get the Marshadow right here. No, you know what? I'll just get another Calyrex. Yeah, this is fine. Just triple bench Calyrex. My first attack. Oh, wait. I can't click on my own card. Look, when I right click. What? Oh, wow. My game's glitched right now. Okay, so what does my attack do? They can't play any special energy or stadium cards. Ooh, that would actually stop horror energy. That's really good. That is actually pretty okay. Alright, we got a dead hand off of this. And my opponent just concedes. Alright. Alright. So my game seems to be bugged to where I can't right click on cards. Shouldn't be a big deal, right? I'm a pro player, so I should know all the cards. I should know all the cards, right? I should know everything all the time and make no mistakes whatsoever. Alright. Alrighty. Lost the coin flip. They choose who goes first. They chose to go first, which is understandable. Pretty decent hand, I would say. To the point where I might not even research here. We'll see. Alright. Alright. Seems like we're up against a Rapid Strike deck, right? Urshifu, alright. So we won't have a way to shut off Jirachi GX, but we can potentially just take it down at some point. We shall see. Alrighty. So, honestly, I reckon I should just bench everything. So I'm gonna lose a VMAX, that's okay. I still have 3 others, so I think we'll be okay. And with this, kinda thinking Quick will away the Marnie. I know that's like counterintuitive to how I usually draw. However, with Crobat and access to the VMAX next turn, I feel pretty confident that I'll be able to start applying pressure, get set up, not dead draw. Still have other supporters, so hope this doesn't come back to bite me in the butt. I think we'll be okay. So no special energies for my opponent and no stadiums. The stadium could maybe stop him from playing whatever. I forgot the name of the stadium that helps Rapid Strikes have free retreat all the time. We do get Marnied, so hopefully I don't regret, like I said, discarding that Marnie. But like now drawing evolutions and energies is enough to get out of dead draw situations, right? Which is exactly what happens right here, so. Alright, honestly with this hand, my best play might be to go Evolve, use the ability and the Fog Crystal to attach to the Gengar Mimikyu, switch into it, and then use Horror House to get a free turn, force my opponent to have a ton of cards in their hands, and then if I get a boss or the Great Catcher, right, I could just KO Jirachi and then it should be easy cruising for me after that. The original list for this did play a Path to a Peak. I ended up taking it out towards the end. Maybe it's necessary. This is literally the second game that I'm playing with this deck, so yeah. Alright. So I think that's the plan, right? I do think that is the plan. So we're gonna go ahead and Fog Crystal for a Psychic. We shall go ahead and Underworld Door here. And okay, so I do get the Marnie anyways. This is looking really good. This ability is so good. Trade and Malabar in one? Like what? Okay, and I just got the boss. I literally just got the boss. Okay, so that's gonna be the plan. Okay, that's gonna be the plan. I'm just gonna go Horror House, draw a few cards, get a free turn. My opponent can't do anything about this, and then I don't even need to risk the Poltergeist. I can just go retreat boss, attack with this guy. This feels, even if I couldn't kill the Jirachi, this feels like it should be like very, very close to an auto win. As close to an auto win as it would get, right? Okay, so now we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We are gonna go ahead and Underworld Door onto myself. Draw 2 cards. We're gonna go Underworld Door onto itself. Draw 2 cards. We're not gonna need the Galarian Zapdos in this match, I don't think. I mean, do I care? Maybe it's worth it to just get all the basic energy down. Well, actually, no. You know what? Actually, no, that's not true. Alright, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 3, 22. Yeah, I do have enough. Right? I absolutely have enough to max guys, get the KO, and now every Urshifu is just gonna go down in one hit. Every single Urshifu is gonna go down in one hit, and that's pretty cool. No? I could use a fancy Galarian Zapdos boss KO on Dedenne or Crobat, you never know. What if my opponent plays 2 Jirachi GXs, right? What if? What if? Alrighty. They do play the Tower of Water Stadium, that's what I was thinking about. To get Marnie out of my hand, that's alright. Not the biggest of deals. Like, the best they do is 120 damage, which is a 3-shot. Will be okay. Get another one. I have access to basic energy, which I can draw, use to draw with. I have research. Pretty sure we're okay. Alright. So they do take a prize card. Perfectly fine by me. I only have 3 prizers now in play. So let's go ahead and play the Fog Crystal. You know what? I'm just gonna thin this guy instead. So now I'll do this. I don't need to draw cards right now, and it would be nice to attach energy, but it's not super necessary. More concerned about just thinning the deck. Don't need to bench that third Calyrex to get energy. I don't want to be like fancy here and just do this. I'm being unnecessarily fancy, that's for sure. Alright, so I'm actually gonna Underworld Door onto myself, onto this guy, just to have the energy split, just in case something weird happens. And then max guys for 1 million damage, or almost 560. That's close to 1 million. I'm pretty sure I did the math, and that is close to 1 million. Alright, we got 2 energies, and there's the victory. Alrighty. So path to the peak. The thing is, with only 1 path to the peak, how likely is it that you find it when it actually matters? Not super likely, right? Not super likely. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll keep evaluating. For now, I don't think... I feel like between resistance, your high damage output, and the potential to just KO Jirachi, it would just allow you to win so much more easily, rather than actually being key to victory against Psychic weak decks by eliminating the Jirachi through a stadium. I don't know. Time will tell us. Time will tell us. Alright, decent hand. Decent hand for sure, thanks to Crobat. My opponent starts Eldegoss as well, that's good. My opponent starts Eldegoss V. Quick Ball. Victini. Alright, so we're up against Victini. That will put a lot of pressure on my active Calyrex V. That will put a lot of pressure on my active Calyrex V. Alright, to the point where I might actually consider using Gengar Q. That was a really fantastic top deck. I probably was going to search for the card anyways, but getting it is just absolutely fantastic. So I do have Crobat. I'm gonna keep the boss, in fact. So we get a friendly hello. Go ahead and do this. And then I'm gonna go ahead and switch. My opponent says I have a good deck. And we'll get Crobat here. Okay, well that's not ideal. That is definitely the opposite of ideal. Okay, I do have research and that was really bad. Okay. I think I have to, right? Like, because what's the expected plan otherwise? The question is, I mean, I could boss, right? I absolutely, definitely could boss. I feel like I'd rather continue to set up and protect these guys. Wow. What is going on right here? No VMAX, alright. What? Okay, well, at least we know my opponent's hand is dead. Only 50 damage is pretty sad. We know they have the energy, the switch. But what happens after, right? What was their top deck? It wasn't Welder, otherwise I think they would have Weldered. Could be Quick Ball, could be Pokegum, see the Heatran. If they burn the switch, then I might just only do 50 damage, and that would be very sad. Oh. Okay, well. Nice top deck. Alright, they're gonna Giant Hearth away a fire. So that's an indication that their hand is not super filled up with supporters to the point where, or items, or trainers rather, to the point where they're too worried about it. And they choose to use Spreading Flames rather than doing 100 damage, which definitely makes sense. Okay. Definitely gonna go after that Heatran. That's a bigger threat right now, I feel. Let's go ahead and do this, and then I'll go ahead and Marnie. Because then my opponent's hand is completely random. There's even merit to going Stamp and stamping them to 6. I'm really sad, however, that once again... Yeah. Jeez. Okay, so I'm gonna stamp them to more cards. 4 trainers, that's what we're looking for, right? 4 trainers is what we're looking for my opponent. I have all my VMAXs, so, but I'm just not finding them. Okay, I really think Zapdos could be good at some point to potentially win the game by KOing Dedenne at some point, so we'll see. Alright, finally we'll get my energy back. We will thin another energy. And we'll go ahead and do this. Have the VMAX. Alright, so now I have 2 VMAXs. Now I can get cranking with the energy and the draw power finally. Well, more energies. More energies. I'll spread them out just in case. And Poltergeist 1, 2, 3, 4. Just enough. Nice. Just enough. Alright. So we are able to get ahead here. I have 1 boss's orders left, so I'm gonna have to be very conservative with that. I also lost my escape rope, yeah. Alright. So my opponent could, his plan to win could be to go boss. However, it seems a little unreliable, I guess. My stadium does get countered. My stadium does get countered. There's a Rapidash. I'm okay KOing Rapidash though. Like if I can one-shot a Rapidash, and whichever Pokemon gets the damage put onto it, then I can... Ooh, okay. Alright, so I don't know... I don't know what's in their hand. Don't think I want to risk it. Alright. I think this is fine. think this makes sense. All right, more energies. Do I want to set up a third Calyrex VMAX? Does that ever matter here? Because if they go boss again, like, I think it would be much better to not let them go boss. Well, but if they go boss KO on, yeah, if they go boss KO on this guy, that would not be ideal. Yeah, so I'm gonna grab it, but I'm not going to. Oh my gosh, I misplayed so bad. It's only to the bench. Oof. Well, that sort of saves me. Okay, that's definitely a misplay on my part. That is absolutely a misplay on my part. I completely forgot about the attaching to the bench. Okay, so I need to be more aware of that. Definitely need to be more aware of that. You know what? I'm gonna attach this one. And I'm gonna get rid of, like, because I don't have any more support Pokemon, right? I don't have any more support Pokemon, so what I need next turn in case I get Marnied or Stamped is energy. So anything that's not an energy is not great here for me. I'll keep the balloon though. We're just gonna max Geist here. Alright, 250 damage. 11 cards, I can see the next 5. So maybe I could find boss in case my opponent decides to retreat. I'm 1 energy away from one-shotting something like a Reshisard as well, so that's potentially good. Could have risked the Poltergeist. Maybe that would have been better. Big maybe. I don't mind KOing Jirachi. Like, I just need to attack twice to win. And I don't think my opponent can attack twice to win. Because even if they went boss KO Crobat, there's no other target, right? Because I'm not benching on the other V, there's no other target that my opponent has that's possible to, like, threaten me enough. Alright. There's a Stellar-Wish, there's the boss as mentioned. There's the boss as mentioned. So taking down Victini is pretty good. Nothing survives a hit from my dude at this point, so that's really good. So we do see the switch. We see the boss, all right. But they can't boss and welder next turn. That's the biggest issue for them. They can't boss and welder, so I'm fairly certain I have this game won now. I'm fairly certain I have this game won. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab another Psychic. I should have Giant Hearth away a Pokemon last turn, right? We'll do this, we'll Giant Hearth away you as well. And then we'll go ahead and Underworld Door over on you. Draw 2 cards. Underworld Door on you, sure. Alright, so I have all the energy I could possibly hope for in play. Right? My boss is still in the deck. I don't have any more energy, but I do have the switch. Alright, so max guys, I have a 1 in 3 chance to get the boss out of the deck. I could have one-shot Victini VMAX right there, so if I had found boss last turn, that would have been game. I should have played the quick ball. I should have... Oh no, wait. What were my prices? No, yeah. My prices were... No, Pokemon Quick Ball, Aurora, right? Yeah. So if I get stamped to 1 and get attacked... Yeah, no, that's fine. Nothing survives a hit. My opponent would need to go stamp boss on the Dedenne. And I would need to whiff the Aurora, the Switch, or the Research in order for me to lose. So it could have been possible. So maybe the Air Balloon should have gone to the Dedenne. Boss plus stamp could have been a win condition for my opponent. So I should have ballooned the Dedenne. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because even with 9 energy in play, if I had to pay the retreat cost of 2 of the Gengar Mimikyu, I would have been able to one-shot the Rashizard. So I should have thought that through a little bit more, and I should have attached the Air Balloon to the Dedenne. That's what I should have done, to prevent a possible boss plus stand play on my Calyrex. But alas, that did not happen, thankfully. Alright, so I mean, in terms of showcasing this deck, we beat Urshifu and we beat Victini. The deck ended up working out pretty nicely. That first initial quirky game against the Tapu Koko VMAX, I feel like we would have gotten out of that eventually. We would have been fine, and we would have been able to win that. But yeah, I'm just gonna attach the last energy for the maximum damage, and we're gonna max Geist for 370. I wasn't planning on playing the research to find it, but I top decked it, so just trying to do as much damage as I can. Very nice, very nice. Calyrex VMAX, this build seems pretty good. Obviously, we didn't get to use Zapdos V at all. We could have used it against Tapu Koko VMAX. I wish my internet hadn't died there. But I'm sure we'll be trying out this deck a bunch more. I have other decks coming up. Double uploads, remember, there will be another video later today, and there will be 2 videos from this point onwards for the rest of the month, at the very least, if not all through July as well. Thanks so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like. Make sure you're subscribed. We're so close to 20,000, so close. And I'll see you next time.